Let's look at this. I have one person on the knees. I'm on the side. I have no seatbelt yet, and the person's not moving that much. At the same time, I can do the seatbelt and go to the crucifix, or I can do the seatbelt and try to put the hooks. But every time I put my arm over here, I feel like he try to reach for my elbow. He try to get like more control of my arm. And every time somebody reach for this, I know they want to get on top of me. I know once they roll, I don't have much of their back, because you guys can see like their back is going to most like be on the floor. Instead of me cover his back, the floor is going to protect his back. So what's going to happen, they're going to be able to turn into me once they roll. So what happens is like as soon as I get over here, I keep my arm short. I never let him get like a turn around my toes. I never let them get like so close to my elbow. So I can put my hand over there. But at the same time, they're not going to be like pulling the arm that much. He's going to try once and then he's going to let go. Because if he keep the arm that high, obviously you can just pull him back, right? So they're going to reach and then you already know like, okay, he's looking for my arm. So if that's the point, I'm not going to the seatbelt. But I'm going to go and I'm going to come out with the collar. Come up, Matheus. I'm going to go and I'm going to come out with just the collar. I'm going to just do this. I'm not going to put my elbow there. I'm going to reach for the collar and pull my elbow back. So now I have the collar on my hand. With the collar on my hand, I'm going to try meet with my hand on the other side. With the collar on my hand, I'm going to go and then try pass. So I pull, I keep my elbow back. I don't have a seatbelt, I don't have a crucifix, but at the same time, I don't want to go back to his half guard. So if he, any moment over here, he tries sit, I go towards his legs. I avoid, I go towards his head. I avoid his leg. So everything goes like towards his head. Okay, one more time. So I'm working this, I'm worried about this. Anytime he sits, he stay on his side. My leg never left behind. My leg never like go back. So I'm most towards. Maybe he comes back on his knees again, but he doesn't want to give like the side control. So I'm avoid the half guard. I have no seatbelt, I have no crucifix. But I put my hand over there, I feel like he reached for my elbow. So I put my hand over there, I just pull the lapel. I have the lapel on my hand, turn my toes. I have the lapel on my hand. Now, I'm gonna try to give to the other hand on the other side. And I'm gonna give it, I'm gonna get my hand really close to his chin. So I'm gonna give, come up, Matheus. I'm gonna give, but I wanna give to my hand really close, to the chin, Matheus. Really close to his chin. So I'm not gonna just give and let that loose. I give really close to his chin and just leave like that. So from here, very close to his chin. Now from this position, I'm gonna just wait to the right moment. The right moment, I mean, maybe he roll, or maybe he just stay over here. Now that he didn't roll, he's just stay over here, I'm gonna pull him on his side. But I'm not gonna roll, I'm gonna just pull him on his side. And then from this position, I'm going to start to tie it up more, the gap from my hand and his chin. Little by little, I'm going to start tying up more the gap. But because I'm not blocking his shoulder, he can anytime go back on his knees. Right? Come back. So to avoid him, he go back to his knees, I'm going to keep my weight more on top of the shoulder. Instead of behind his shoulder, more on top of the shoulder. Now if he try goes back, I have like some weight, not on top of him, but more like on front of his shoulder to block. Just like if I was on the side control, on front of him. So when there, I got it tight. So I have this hand, just like this. And then from this position, guys, I'm gonna be looking for the inside leg. I'm gonna go and try to get the control of this leg over here. And now I can keep him flat and I can keep pulling like the hand on his neck. Every time he try to kick this leg, I have to hold his leg. Every time he try like maybe hip escape, I pull his hip out because he's gonna try hip escape and go back on his knees. So every time he hip escape, I pull his hip more. And then if I wanna get a little bit more like a torque, I can just lean and pull this side a little bit more. Obviously, I don't wanna get any time stuck inside his leg, but I'm gonna be like just lean more away from his head, just so I can get like more torque with my weight. I go over here, I reach, try to pull, I pull my hand out. I don't have to commit to the seatbelt. He stays over here. If he try sit down, I go to his side, never towards his leg. In one moment, I pull his lapel. I have the lapel on my hand. I'm controlling his collar. I'm gonna get to the other, very close to his chin. Right there. Now from this position, he's not rolling, he's just stay over here. I put inside. From this position, I'm gonna start tight up more. Maybe he tuck more his chin, but little by little, I'm gonna start to tighten up. Even when he tucks really his, I'm gonna little by little. In one point, it's gonna be so tight that I don't have to get my hand inside his neck. I have to just kind of like feeding my collar inside. So the tighter you get, the collar is gonna start kind of slip under his chin. Got to this point, I know he's under his chin now, pull him flat. I cannot do him flat because my grip is very tight over here. Now in one point, I reach and I hold. And just wait for him to tap, all right? People's gonna have different resistance if you have a long arm, if the person is bigger than you, so people's gonna have different resistance. But the most important, like we control the other person so he doesn't keep rolling, so he doesn't keep hip escape, so he doesn't move back to his knees. Let's just hold the position tight. All right, let's go try this. Work your opponent. Once you work like that, I don't have full control, but I can work with what I have. So for example, I don't have the seat belt, but I'm able to manage to just stay on top over here. Any more if he give like his arm, obviously like I can look over there and keep him more exposed. When I say exposed, like now I can control his arm, now I can go to the seat belt, but he's not giving that, he keep everything more like a tuck in. But because he's tucked in, he doesn't have that much control. He's protect, but he doesn't have much control. But at the same time, I don't want to give control to him. I don't want to go and give my arm for him. So I feel that, just go there and open his collar. I got his collar, I give to the other hand. Take your chin, man. I got over here. When I'm about to pull, when I'm about to look for the better control, he rolls. Roll. I want to walk, get myself on my knees. So when he rolls, I don't want to land on the bottom. I don't want to roll with him. When he rolls, I try to be on my knees. One more time, Marcos. When he rolls, I can even hit on my shoulder. I can land on my side. I don't want to be on my back. I walk my way to get on my knees. I finally got over here. I don't have my arm dip. He decides to roll. To this point over here. Sometimes it can be a little bit more difficult. Sometimes it can be very easy. You have to just find a way to get back on your knees. Okay? So, I got the neck, sometimes he rolls. I just find my way to get back on my knees and put him back where I was planning to have him before. So the person just roll away from you, right? Come back, man. I feed the collar, I go over there, he rolls. I go over here, I don't have to see him up. I can just keep him on his back, on his side. I feel like his hands start going on my hand. His hands start going on my hand. I want to get the collar. I want to tighten this. His hand keeps going on my hand. When his hand goes on my hand, I pull him flat and get a little bit more, not pull him flat, but I keep him most flat and my hands start going over here. Put your hand on this, start going over here. Sometimes it's going to be slippery. My weight of my arm go there. My weight might go there. And make this tight. His hand go back, make this tight. Once you know, okay, my collar, his collar is very deep inside his neck. Now, I go back over there and start make that one. So he rolls, you follow him, you put him back where we want to. His hands start bodying, you clean his hands, keep him flat, the collar is inside. Now he can go to the leg. Someone was asking like about a name. I think this is most like a bone arrow choke, but I don't have the leg. So it's basically the same bone arrow choke, but you don't have the leg. And you don't have the leg because the person not give you a chance to put the leg. If you give us a chance, if you stay open and can put the leg and reach the leg at the same time, that's beautiful. But if you don't have the leg and you have a collar, you have a neck, you don't have to like, oh, I have the neck, it's perfect choke, I need a leg. You don't need a leg. You can walk your way around from there. All right, let's go try guys.
Alright, today I want to show you guys back attack because it's been one of my favorite moves, and obviously one of my favorite moves because I have used the most And once I use the most, like I have used the most against my opponents, is the move that I feel like they have the hardest time to defend. And the back attack came so handy because it's such a big part of your body. The same way how you can defend your arm, you can defend your ankle, you can defend like your chin. Sometimes to defend your whole back is really hard because it's a big part of your body. So I feel like if you pay attention, many times the back is going to be exposed. As long as you have a good seat belt, you're always going to have a good back attack. And it's a move that you can do with the gi and no gi.